You went Ric Flair on us.
Turono Talks, motherfuckers.
You went Ric Flair on us, homeboy. Like you went.
Yo.
It's kind of weird because I'm watching myself live, and then we're like, here.
I'm like,
but you
all
just
over
went
here.
Ric Flair. So let me share this.
Y'all
Get it
must
up
have
to the
forgot.
people and-
Y'all sucking my cock.
Ah.
Yo, you do a remix to that joint.
I'm gonna cover. Yeah. I'm doing a remix. I can't cover it because I didn't knock all those motherfuckers out.
Yeah.
I'll be like Fat Joe, like times 20 with all these dudes. Roy Jones knocked out over his career, sitting in my fucking dressing room waiting to beat my ass. Yeah. You made us look like nobody. I don't know who you are, boy. Don't hurt me. Yo. But y'all must have forgot, Turono Talks, the best podcast on the planet. And before we start today's program, I just want to say, yo, shout out to MGK, Eminem. I want to get that interview. Whatever said during this is not expressed by Breaking Records Radio or anybody on board there. It is simply the other two people in the room sharing these opinions. So, yo, and Roy Jones Jr., y'all must have forgot.
This guy's going hard on the Roy Jones Jr. at the moment.
Yo,
like,
you forget.
What do you want? Were you watching a Roy Jones documentary or
No,
something?
man, because I
Like-
used to fuck with Y'all Must Have Forgot when I was like fucking 12.
Yeah.
And then Can't Be Touched, Can't Be came out when I was in high school, and I'm like, yo, Roy Jones, killing it. And then
What up, cuz? I see
and
my cousin's
then,
watching right now. What up?
after years, you know what I mean? I just forgot, and then I don't know what made me think of it at work. Oh, it was watching Fat Joe talking about the lean back shit.
Okay.
And then like that, I was watching that like 2 days ago, and I'm like, yo, Roy Jones had some
Jones.
records actually.
Yeah.
Let me go back and peep that. So I peeped Y'all Must Have Forgot. I'm like, yo, I forgot how fire this shit is. And even Mike Stones, he seconds that.
Yeah, it's
that
a
was
high
a jam.
track, man.
Yo.
I like the
He
hook.
had a little.
The
he had a
whole
little
song
going
is the
on.
hook. So you like the whole joint. Let's not confuse
Shout
the
out
people
Roy
here.
Jones.
Yo,
It's
Jr.
unforgettable.
The boxer.
people, y'all must have forgot Roy Jones. People Can't Be Touched. Those songs are fire.
But was Fat Joe
To make
really
you bust
dissing him? Because
ahead.
I mean, like Roy Jones did lean back. He only got hit he got hit later
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
But he used to do that lean back and then just bomb like soccer fucking.
No,
because
Joe said when he made the line, it was like right after he lost his first fight or something.
Oh, so
and
Roy
so he
took
was
it
like,
like
you're forced to lead
that.
back. You know what I mean? And like, even though Joe meant it as a metaphor, I guess Roy was like, what's up with that line? And he's like, yo, man, it's just hip hop. And then Joe's like, I had like 150 of my dudes there. And I'm like, yo, look, man, I don't want no problem. But
Who do you think would win in that fight?
Oh, Joe's like, yo, I was begging him not to beat my ass. And then Joe's like, I was begging him not to beat my ass, but I'm like, yo, Roy, you realize like I got 100, like there's 150 of my dudes right there.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna take too nicely to you beating me up.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna beat you up.
Who do you guys would
And
think,
Roy, I
think
guess,
would
like
win,
looked
Roy
at him
Jones
and looked
Jr.
back, and he
versus
was
Fat
like,
Joe?
"This is really just hip hop." And Joe's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "All right,
Yeah, dope.
y'all must have forgot." Roy
Hip-hop,
Jones.
man. You got to be careful with those words that come out of your mouth.
Absolutely.
They got the nerve to say, "I ain't battle nobody. I just made him look like nobody." Y'all must have forgot.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Hey.
used for M, though. Because, he battled a lot of people.
Yeah.
You must have forgot that he did.
Shout out Roy Jones Jr.
Is Eminem the Roy Jones Jr. of hip hop?
Is he? Is M
I
the
don't
Roy
know.
Jones Jr. of this shit? That's a good question. What do you
Yeah,
guys
that's a good
think?
question.
Eminem the Roy Jones Jr. of hip hop?
Because I got Lee's the best. You know what I mean? So, like, we're not saying he's the best. Yeah, actually, yo, no disrespect. Yo, Roy Jones, you are the best. Let's get that interview in Playboy. You know what I'm saying? But,
I always want that interview money, man. I love it.
I don't even
Let's
care about
get
the
that
interview with Roy
money,
Jones. I
please.
just ain't disrespecting him, yo.
Nah, because,
I'm putting full respect on his name. Hands down.
But yeah, what do you guys think about the Eminem, MGK, fucking situation? It's still what, like a good...
growing with false allegations.
Still a brewing.
That's
Almost a
killing me
month
the
later,
most.
like we're still talking about Eminem, MGK.
I love it when things brew
I made a
slowly,
little,
like a French
post.
pressed coffee.
Just let it simmer.
The best was the
just let
Fall
that
Out Boy.
beef simmer.
The Fall Out
Yeah.
Boy booing thing that didn't happen.
Yeah,
Did
so
it happen?
did
Did
that
it happen?
happen
I
or
don't
not? Like,
They got two separate videos showing the edited and the original, and it shows a discrepancy. So,
ooh.
a lot of you guys who are sharing it are very quiet
Stan,
right
son. Listen,
now. Very quiet about it right now.
stop
That's
making
your track.
fake
You
videos.
love that track. I'm
Yo,
not mad at it.
I fuck with Kill Shot, man.
I'm not
Kill
mad
shots are
at it,
cool.
but I just
I
don't
like the record.
love
Nah,
it
yo.
like that.
You guys see the post I made when it first
Yeah,
dropped.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
yo, he went in on this. I'm like, it's not his best diss. It's like, it's
Yeah.
cool. But
I wish
after
he
like
buried
going
him.
back and dissecting it more, man, like that shit is fire.
It is, but he didn't bury him.
No.
That's the
No.
problem.
No,
You
no,
can't
It was
have
a
all that
Charlie
fire
horse,
and
not a kill shot.
Yeah.
No. There was no murder that happened.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. A murder.
But Kells didn't murder him
No, but
either.
Look, if someone murders you, you can't murder them.
Yeah, you can.
No.
People said Hove murdered Nas,
No,
and in
but
my
he
opinion,
didn't,
Nas
though.
murdered Hove after.
He didn't murder Nas. He didn't make a whole song about Nas. It was 1-2 lines.
You missing out on the
Come on, he
fame.
barely said
But
anything
along with
about him.
celebrity comes about 70 shots to your frame.
Yeah, he didn't
You
say
were
that.
lame.
It's a different time though, different era when it comes to this stuff. You know what I mean? It's not.
It's not even
Went from
about
nasty
that.
Nas
Nas
to
to Esco
then.
End
trash.
of the day, if someone murders you, you can't.
Yo,
murder them.
Daniel says kill shot is
And
dope.
Nas
I'm
came
with you,
back-
my dude.
Nas
I'm with
came
you.
back
Yeah.
and he killed him.
Listen,
You
I'm
can't
not
be
saying it's
killed
not
and then
dope,
come
it's
back
dope.
and kill somebody.
Actually, so this is the
just
question I need
don't
to
think
ask.
it's the-
What's the better diss track, Ether or Takeover?
this
Ether.
track is Ether.
Ether.
This track.
Ether.
Thank you. All right, because
Diss
there's
track.
enough people out there that think that Takeover's the better diss track.
It's a better.
It's
song.
a better
It has its
song.
pluses, you know.
But that's the thing. That's like MGK with Eminem.
Yeah, exactly. Now,
M's is the better diss track.
it is the
MGK
better diss
has
track,
the better
but it
song.
isn't the better diss track because M went in there kind of weak. And he didn't say a lot
man.
of shit. And the majority of shit he was talking about was how much bigger of an artist he was.
But
That
yo-
is not. That's not even worth battling about or even mentioning.
it not,
We
though?
know that.
But
we
you
know
know
you
what?
bigger than him.
but then
At
what-
the end
Bring
of
us
the day, though,
something
But,
new, bro.
but why did we respect Hove then when he said the Joses can't keep up? Maybe
But-
Nas, but I got stronger
feel you,
after
I feel
Ether.
you.
So why do we feel when Jay-Z stunts on you, but
Hold
yet
on, hold
actually
on.
a rapper bigger than
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
Jay-Z
Hold on.
stunts
Listen,
on you
hold
in
on,
a
hold on.
diss that's not cool?
What song did
Is it
Jay?
because he's
no,
white?
What song did Jay say that in?
That's when he covered Jim Jones's Brooklyn or
Okay,
Ballin'.
I'm talking
Brooklyn!
about battling each other.
Well, that was a diss at Jones.
No. Listen. Nah.
Listen, kill
If we
shot.
take Takeover, and
The
we
whole
take,
beginning
hold on,
of
hold
it,
on.
he's like,
if
yo,
we
you
take
ain't ballin'.
Takeover and we take Ether,
Yeah.
regardless if he, at the end of the
Shot
day,
time.
even with Jay
do it.
saying
Shout out
that,
to the Shot Club. We're
who
doing
ended up
shots.
winning anyways at the end of the day,
We're not stealing your gimmick.
right?
Eminem's
My
winning
thing is this.
regardless.
My thing is this.
It's
My
like
thing is
LL
this,
versus
right?
Cannabis.
My thing is this, right? At the end of the day,
We're just
if your
borrowing.
only defense on a record is how much bigger of an artist you are, you have nothing even to say on the track. Other than that, then you're not in it to battle. You're not in it to body nobody. You're in it to stunt, which is cool, but stunting doesn't body anybody in a battle.
See, I don't.
What records have you heard that somebody was stunting on somebody and they won the battle?
Well,
Name one.
I can name you a battle.
No, not
but-
that they did, that they won.
Well, I can name you a
Won.
battle where somebody won, but in my opinion, they lost.
Okay, which
and that's
one?
LL versus Cannabis.
No, he was stunting and he lost, right?
Yeah, in my opinion, but most of hip hop would say LL won.
No, he won. He blackballed him. That's not
Well,
winning.
that's exactly what happened.
right. So that's not. I'm talking about the actual record.
Shots.
The actual record.
Salute.
At the end of the day, we still reference Cannabis's records. Most people don't even mention or remember LL's records. That came
Nah.
out during that battle, right? But that's the
That
whole
was a big
thing,
shot.
right? Like, people want to put money over everything, which is fine. Go
But
ahead.
you know what? At the end
Do
of the
that.
day,
But
I hate
that
when
has not
people
won
act
battles.
like LL had a
At
good
the end of
diss
the
record.
day,
That-
though,
yeah, it was okay.
no
Man.
one's gonna play Rap Devil 5 years from now. Some
They
people
might, they
still,
might not.
They
You
might
never
still
know.
play Kill Shot.
Hey, but
It's
that's the
associated to
thing,
Eminem,
yo. You
so-
know what I'm saying? I'll still listen to the fucking Mariah Carey diss. That shit's hard.
Oh, that was a good video. Was it
No, I'm talking about
Oh, the one that
fucking
Eminem did?
Eminem's diss to her.
Oh,
That
shit.
shit's hard.
Man, I like the one that Mariah Carey did to Eminem.
Ah, man.
That shit was crazy.
Yo,
but,
no
yeah.
disrespect to Gucci, man. We got the joint together on my last mixtape, singled out. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? The joint's called It's Nothing. But no disrespect to Gucci. But you don't put a guy like Gucci Mane on an Eminem diss.
I feel you.
You like Pinocchio, his nose gonna grow. Like, nah, that's like, come on. Like, that's not the bar. Like, you should have put Nick Cannon on that
I
joint.
feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know how that could be taken seriously.
Nick Cannon versus
Mariah
Eminem.
Carey versus Eminem. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Weren't they like a secret couple back?
They
in the
were,
day,
and then
you
she
know,
tried to
kinda?
spar after he mentioned her a few times. So then she did the
Yeah.
obsessed shit, and Eminem's like, all right.
I just remember
he
Eminem
went
had a
in.
line about
Yeah,
Hello
but how do
Kitty
you go in on
slippers
Mariah
and
Carey?
in
That's
bed
whack, bro.
when he's 80 or something.
Say what?
I remember M having a line about Hello Kitty slippers and Mariah Carey in bed.
Oh man, he went in on Relapse. In Mariah's wine cellar, all I had for lunch was red wine, more red wine, and Captain Crunch red wine for dinner, breakfast and for lunch, and to soak it up and in between snack
But one
crackers
thing
to
is,
munch.
man.
Mariah, whatever happened to us? Why did we have to break up? All I asked for was a glass of punch. You see, I never really asked for much. I can't imagine what's going through your mind after such a nasty breakup with that laughing hung Louise Miguel Nicanen, but to back the fuck up.
I hope we don't get sued for plagiarism. You know that whole
This is what I'm
shit.
saying. Like, I like
Relapse
M.
is hard.
I
The
like
accent's
M,
retarded, but the
some
relapse.
of the shit that he,
relapse
that
is
he
hard.
chooses to diss. Like I said, a lot of people say he likes hitting them soft targets.
Yeah.
Okay.
And-
But-
What up, Ruby, I see you, homie.
I know we keep.
If you guys
it's like-
want to
this
join in
like
the conversation, please
Yeah,
join in the
everybody,
conversation
everybody
with us,
watching,
like,
yo.
you know
Shout
what I
outs
mean?
to
Like,
Shane, Ruby,
we want to be
Danielle,
And
want you
Daniel,
guys to partake in the
Steve.
show, man.
I'm
That's what
not
the show's
trying to-
about.
I'm
You know
not
what I
trying to
mean?
come
We
from
want
a
fan
stand
participation and
perspective.
crowd participation.
I'm just coming from the perspective
Yeah.
of
So shout out Ruby
the
Red,
battle.
man,
I
dope
love the
musician.
show. I don't care who the people are. I don't care about
Yeah.
their status. But in the end of the day, most of the best battles that are won have always been won by the underdog.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because
I feel you.
they're in a position of having nothing and them overcoming or beating somebody greater than them.
Yeah.
Is like
You kind of have a point.
Common versus Ice
I'm
Cube.
just saying.
No, but you know what?
Yeah.
In
Common versus
Eminem's career, you have the opposite point.
But he was the underdog.
Yeah.
In coming up.
But do you know what the
Coming
argument? I don't want to keep talking about Eminem.
Yeah.
We'll have to move on from that. I feel like it's like 3 weeks straight now. But the one point I do want to make with M though is because we keep having a conversation about who lyrical, who has he really sparred before, but who lyrical has actually had the balls to go at him before.
Because a lot of them respect him and don't want to go toe to toe.
Exactly.
That's what they say.
You know what I mean?
feel
Like
you.
all
Yeah,
the
no,
greatest
yeah.
rappers of all time are like, even Rakim's like, yo, M's nasty. Cool G
Well,
Rap, yo,
my
M's
thing is,
nasty.
for
Why
sure.
why would artists that are not as good as him, and they're not even doing it to get a rep or get bigger? Every situation is different.
Yeah.
But you ever
Yeah.
notice this too? The
Conviction
dude,
matters, man.
most of the dudes who have beefed with M, even though they're not as lyrical, are a lot more street. Have you ever noticed that? Like
yeah.
like Eminem did not want to run into Benzino.
No, of course not.
Hell no.
Not by himself.
RSO and all that.
Yeah.
Or what was the bang to the? What was his team when he did bang to this? Put your glass
Not
down.
Made Man?
Made Man. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
didn't want to run to the Made Man. Eminem did not want to run to
Yeah.
Made Man. That's hands
And that's
down.
the whole thing. How does somebody so lyrical or so whatever?
He didn't want to run into Ja Irv and Supreme
Yeah.
and
I feel you.
nah. M wasn't looking to run
so
into
it's
that.
kind of it's an odd his battles. It's not like he's choosing those battles. either.
Everlast? You
He
didn't
never
want to run to
chooses those
Everlast. Even though Everlast was
Man
big at that
versus
time,
Everlast.
Everlast,
Yeah.
you come to Waddy.
Fred Durst.
Yeah.
Fred
But,
Durst.
Well, I wouldn't doubt Eminem probably would have thrown fist at Fred Durst. Yeah! It's my generation! Yeah! John, I know!
Insane
Take us to the
Clown
Matthews
Posse and stuff.
Bridge.
But no, Eminem is hands down like
He's ill.
yeah, he's ill, man.
there's no questioning that.
Like I said, like I was
He's
saying
at
earlier,
questionable points
in
of his
my
career.
opinion,
Everybody
the
does,
best
yeah.
album of this year is the Book of Ryan, and hands down,
you said-
Eminem has the best verse on that particular album. You know
Word.
what I mean? I'm not even gonna lie. Tony's downstairs. Who wants to get this? Should we Rochambeau to see who go gets Tony?
Is he here?
He's here.
Rochambeau, we gotta kick each other in the nuts?
No, fuck. All right, I'm going downstairs. I'm not getting kicked in the nuts. All right.
I don't know. I thought you were referring to South Park.
I was talking about like rock paper scissors,
Oh.
but I'm gonna
That's
get Tony. We'll be
Rochambeau.
back. I'll be back.
Oh,
in a second.
real?
This is the first
Rosh-
time I heard that
oh.
as Rochambeau.
Yeah, I've only heard that in South Park
no,
when they
it's
kick
like
each
that.
other in the nuts to the side. Rochambeau!
Nah, man.
Yo,
No,
so
not
Daniel
kicking.
says Eminem even put Mariah voice at the end of her diss track saying Slim Shady. M vs ICP is entertaining as fuck, but I love both groups, LOL. Like Eminem and MGK. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I think it was good for hip hop.
That exactly. Now, but the next point we need to speak on though,
Yeah.
before we get off this, because this is a relevant factor,
Yeah.
is all the people on the internet. You know me, I'm always play conspiracy
Yeah.
theory, but the people saying that Interscope, this was all a marketing scheme.
Well, it's possible, but everyone
very possible.
Everyone's saying the majority of battles in the past few years have been about boosting sales. Now, if that was the case, how come certain people's album sales have not been boosted?
I don't think that was Drake and Meek.
Oh no, definitely not.
I don't think that was Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma.
Nah, not really. Technically, they both didn't have albums that came out that year.
No.
So
So it's funny people say this, but what beefs are we talking about?
Yeah.
I've heard people say it about Snack and Mad Child.
Yeah.
But those dudes are not cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I still to this day, salute Snack the Ripper for the free hat, by the way.
Bam, bam.
And tune in to Breaking Records Radio this Saturday at 8 p.m. on www.maximumfm to catch our interview with Snack the Ripper. But the point I'm making is, like, to this day, you still can't talk to either to them about the beef.
Yeah.
Because it's like, neither of them really want to speak on it.
Yeah.
And like it's a real
when people
tension.
have an issue, they have an issue with
Exactly,
it.
right?
That's the thing. A lot of these things come out of.
Yeah.
It's not just about album sales.
So like I know people say that, but my question to them would be, which beefs are staged here?